Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of that Respect to Combat podcast, episode 254. I'm back to hosting this week. Irving, unfortunately, had some work duties that he had to attend to, so you're all stuck with me again. How y'all doing? Unfortunately, we don't have anyone on here for me to trigger. If you're wondering why I'm referencing that, watch Irish Whips and Arm Drags every Saturday, and you'll see why. Now, with all that being said, my co-hostess with the mostest, my brothers, Donays, Trico, how are y'all doing?
I know Trico's going to be more angry than I am when it comes to certain things today, so I'm just looking forward to that.
What up, guys? What up, guys? What's up, Irish Whips and Arm Drags? Appreciate you hopping in so early. Yeah, I already know Trico's gonna be pissed. We talked about it. We talked about it before.
That was just part of it, part of the situation. I think there's some more topics. If I know.
I'm like, can we not get to the good stuff first? I mean, it's Spider-Man Day. It's Summerslam weekend. It's Spider-Man
Day. Yes. So.
And then Tokon Fighting Souls is out next week. So, yeah, there are good things happening. It's just not in mainstream wrestling right now.
Yeah. What's it called? It's been a bit crazy this week, but I guess we'll start off with what Trico would like to go off about. Hold on. Oh, hey, Brendan. What's up, brother? Yeah, I hope you have a good show as well. Possible. I'd say that there wouldn't be any crash outs today, but we're starting off with one. Trico, go ahead.
You know what? I don't think this is much of a crash out, but since we're going there, you know what? Let's just get through some of the predictions for going into Saturday's card and Sunday's card.
Oh, well, that we're not hopping into until a little bit later.
Just follow the outline, Trico.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's wait till that. That would make more sense.
I thought you were about to just crash out over the fact that we're about to get Tom Brady versus Logan Paul on WWE programming.
Okay, all right. You know what? Nope, he's not crashing out about that. I'm crashing out about that. God damn it, WWE! Cut this shit out! I mean, at least this time you actually picked a fucking athlete that'll probably pick up on the sport halfway decent. But
hey, you better get ready.
With all the celebrity spots!
Listen, you better get ready. Whatever the Prince wants, you're going to get it at WrestleMania.
You know what the Prince is going to get kicked in the dick. That's what the Prince is going to get.
Whatever Eric says at this point is not a representative of RTC. That is straight representative of himself.
Hey, screw you! I am a part of RTC. It is a representation of RTC. I am the host of Respect the Combat Housing. Don't make me curse you. I'll curse you.
I'm sorry, but even he, they showcased him way too much. They overexposed him. I couldn't figure out the word because I'm just flustered with this entire week. Let's continue with the mainstream.
Yeah, now something that's good happening next Monday. It has been confirmed that next Monday, Big Cass will be returning to the WWE. Now, there has yet to be any indication of that he'll be coming along with Enzo. There's been no indication that Enzo is also signed. However, in my opinion, I feel like it wouldn't feel right without Enzo.
How you doing?
I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I feel like Enzo has also put in the work. Enzo has also, rebuilt himself. He has fixed his reputation. He's fixed himself. And I feel like he deserves another chance.
Well, here's the thing with that. The one that reportedly kicked it out the locker room is now the face of the company.
Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Roman was the one that reportedly kicked him out of the bus.
Well, then.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you sure about that?
Moving on. The triangle.
I'm sure.
Go
even
ahead.
though Punk had his issues, he still didn't piss off like Cena, like
Right.
directly. It was just he had to smooth some things over with management directly, which he did upon resigning. Enzo pissed off the guys that are now the face of the company
Yeah, Enzo
on the tour
unfortunately.
bus.
I was gonna say Enzo unfortunately might have fucked up worse.
Yeah,
Oh boy. Now, the Triangle of Madness did win the Artists of Stardom Trios Championships. I think it was this past week, right? Or was it last week?
yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago because they
Okay.
showed up on Dynamite going into their the sister showed up going into their hardcore match with the artist titles before Julia got confirmed for the 5-star Grand Prix, and she already had her first match for the tournament.
Right. No, I get it.
And ironically, she has an opportunity throughout the entire world round robin tournament to go against the current world champion over there in tournament play. So she might mess around and walk out with a World of Stardom Championship opportunity.
Right.
But there are people, because she's one of the third of the triangle, gunning for her to get those titles back
I get
and
you.
to get his title shot to get them back.
Right. Now, Natsupoi of Stardom has also announced that she will be retiring from professional wrestling on January 3rd, 2027. Um, Don Ace, do you care to elaborate a bit more on this one? Because I know you're the one that pays more attention to Stardom.
Okay, so Natsupoi, I was unsure when she did uh, backstage comments after her IWGP, and let me just cut the camera off because I don't know what's up with that perspective today. But I didn't know when she had her post match comments after losing to Shuri and took off one boot and a knee pad and said bye boy that she was considering retirement before the match. And then she had the press conference. And ironically, for those that don't know, she's the wife of Shingo Takagi. So she is just wanting to, after 12 years, just wanting to take more of a backstage role in the company instead of competing. Because for those that don't know, yeah, the Japanese style unfortunately does have a shorter shelf life because of how heavy tear that does on your body.
Right. Which makes sense because they also, I mean, from what I understand, the wrestling style in Japan is way more of a shoot style than it is in America.
Oh yes, and she's been known to take some of the Darby. I wouldn't say Darby Allen level, but she's been known to take some crazy bumps
Oh, damn.
out. Yeah, the one that goes Darby Allen level would be Mayu Iwatani, but still,
Yeah. Yeah, Mayu Iwatani, that's a crazy one right there.
yeah, that is Joshi Darby.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Well, per Meltzer, and just because I said his name, fuck Dave Meltzer, El
Oh
Clan
Lord.
and Beast Mortos have gotten their visas approved, so we should see them back on AEW Dynamite shortly.
Which I believe Beast Mortos was back on ROH.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Yeah, so
No, I was
that
happy to see him back. I was happy to see. I'm happy to see that they're back. I'm glad to see now that obviously they're not having the same issues that they were having before with their visas. Because obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're both under contract, right?
yes, with CMLL and AEW.
Okay, yeah. So either way, they're getting paid, but at the end of the day, I know they want to work.
Yeah.
Now, Cruz Montana aka Mike Santana, has officially signed with NXT and has already made TNA look stupid. Why, as the president of a company, would you publicly support one of your top guys leaving for another company? I mean, is it
Yeah,
the ultimate
Carlos,
goal for them to go to a bigger company, though?
fair, but would Triple H publicly say, like, privately, I understand that because of the relationships, but would you basically see Triple H's Twitter tweet out, like, someone along the lines of, a Bailey leave WWE for AEW? Would you see them tweeting for that?
No.
That's my point.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
And what made it even worse is the day he signs his contract is a shoot promo that from a guy that got demoted back to NXT after getting repackaged again.
Yeah, oh boy, that promo there on NXT. Oh my god.
Oh, there were responses from the TNA roster.
Oh, I saw them, and they were funny.
Or should I say, not TNA, the local YMCA, as Waller put it.
Do you want to be the next one to get got?
No.
Then I would suggest shutting up.
Nah, I'm just quoting what he said rather than me repeating, me endorsing it. Because I'm not endorsing that because it's like, bruh, you know, if this NXT run doesn't work, you're gone and looking for another job, right?
Right.
So why would you piss off most likely the company that will take you? Or the company that will probably fit your schedule?
Probably wasn't thinking that far ahead when he was cutting the promo.
I don't know if it was his idea or like how we've all gotten on Triple H's mind state over creative recently. Maybe that was Sean's response to the criticism.
Yeah.
Was the promo, for all we know.
Probably.
But we won't know like Waller's true intention, and obviously we're not gonna get it because he even shot down Adriana Rizzo like frame one when she tried to ask on her social media show.
Right. No, I get what you're saying. I do. Now, majority of the April 2026 WWE releases outside of the New Day are officially free agents. Joe Gacy, now Joseph Sawyer, Dexter Loomis, now Samuel Shaw, and Zelina Vega have now teased/confirmed their next moves. Sawyer made his debut back on the Indies last week at Wrestling Revolver, and he will be next in line to challenge for the ACW Heavyweight Championship against Killer Cross in October. And Samuel Shaw and Joseph Sawyer made their debuts in Atomic Legacy Wrestling last week as well.
Yep.
Honestly, very happy to see that. WWE will now be partnering with SiriusXM Radio.
And one more thing with that, because I know that headline was written before they dropped the teaser, but the New Day are Woods and Kofi are free.
Yes, they are officially free now.
So that's the update there.
Yes. Now, WWE has officially partnered with SiriusXM Radio to produce a sponsored channel. I know this is something that they've been talking about doing for quite some time, so honestly, we'll see how this plays out. I'm pretty sure this will probably end up being their new channel for all. I can only imagine this will be their new channel for all of their for all their podcasts.
Well, also, that's most likely the reason why Thunder Rosa left Busted Open.
Right. Probably. Oh boy. Now, Raquel Rodriguez is also your new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. This is her first title that she has won since she has been called up to the main roster. This is her first singles title. I
was about to say.
I correct myself because she has
singles title. Correct.
Yeah, it's her first singles title since moving up to the main roster. And I'm happy for her. I really am.
Because I believe she has the record because of that hot potato when they did with her and Liv for the most women's tag team championships out of any superstar.
Right.
Because she has 4 or 5 with Liv, 3 with Dakota. Yeah, I think she with that 7, she definitely has the most in my mind. And then
Yeah.
one with Aaliyah too. Yeah, so yeah, she's got at least 8.
Yeah, no, she's held those belts quite a few times.
So the fact this is her first title since beating of all people EO back in the NXT
Mm-hmm.
during the pandemic, I am happy for her.
Yeah. No, I am as well.
The only thing I'm not happy about, and we'll get to it, is what that might mean for tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. Now, Dragon Lee has suffered a
An injury.
apparent thumb injury.
Yeah, that's the story that I was reading of.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I do hope he gets well soon. The Demand are the new AEW Trios champions, and the only thing I have to say to that is bald.
I mean, it only counts for 2 of them.
Bald.
I'm gonna let you argue with him if he comes through.
Bald.
Did you
It's not
just
my
put?
fault he's a cue ball.
Did you just put your own head up to the webcam?
Yeah, because you see, I have a full head of hair, like a healthy male should.
Why does it look receding?
What are you talking about? My hairline is not receding, you piece of shit. You want to die today? I will kick you in the goddamn dick. I swear to fucking God.
So you're gonna try? Okay, moving on before Eric and I mess ourselves up.
Jason Hotch is your new TNA International Champion. I didn't see that coming last night. That was a shocker to me.
Well, obviously, Order 4 was going to split up very soon. I just didn't think that the Great Hands were going to get a singles title off Ali with the split.
Yeah, no, neither did I. That was a complete shock to me, honestly.
Because I think it's going to end up Ali, Neil Moore, and then Agents, then the Great Hands and Tasha. That's how the split's going to go.
I agree.
Because Mila, unfortunately, they had to repackage her entirely because Alicia Fox, Victoria Crawford, is now a part of the TNA Purge.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that, yes. And oh my God, like, what the fuck is going on over there? Like, I saw something recently where Nick Nemeth was saying, "Oh, guys, don't worry, it's not all that serious." It's starting to seem kind of serious.
Kinda. When you have rejects from the main roster roasting what's going on over there.
Oh yeah, like it's bad. It's genuinely getting bad.
And apparently the partnership went from the undercard of the Evolve roster to OVW.
Yep.
So that's not good when that's your partnership when it comes to WWE. Developmental talent is all they're willing to hand you at this point.
Yeah.
And not even NXT developmental. We're talking fresh, either having connected and or freshly signed developmental.
Yeah.
Is what they're giving you.
And they're so desperate for views right now, they invited LeBron James to the championship match between Jeff Hardy and Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, and people thought that was last night. No, that was just Jeff the Antichrist calling a shot against Nick Nemeth on camera. So they confirmed the title match before the challenge aired, like idiots.
Yeah, that was just fucking stupid.
Oh, to get clicks. Like, why do you do that? Confirm your next world title match before the week the challenge airs, not even the match itself.
Oh my god. I didn't realize that that's what they did. I didn't realize that they posted the fucking graphic before it even aired on TV. That's just stupid.
Yeah, like Jeff made the challenge last night, and I think I sent it to you like either Monday or Tuesday is when I saw the LeBron James post. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
just,
why? He just got to Philly, and the reports he just got to the Sixers, and the reports are he's taking a 45-minute flight from Manhattan to Philly for practices and games. You think he's going to go to a TNA taping?
they are special. They are very, very special. That's what I have
Move
to say.
on. Move
Yes.
on before we get in trouble.
A couple weeks ago, we had Saturday night's main event. I don't care if it's a major city, but if you're a fan, keep your fucking hands to yourself. There was a family there that was just being a fucking nuisance. Not only did they throw stuff at JD McDonough during his entrance, he also grabbed Fallon Henley after the tag title match, and this stuff just isn't okay. It's just not. And like, see, Irish Whips and arm drags. Yeah, he ain't living in no Philly. We know he's not gonna live in Philly. Who the fuck wants to live in Philly? Nobody. I don't hear anybody ever say, "Hey, you know where we should move? Philadelphia." Nobody ever says that. You know why? Because there's about an 80% chance that you're gonna get shot.
And here's the thing: he's making upwards of $4. And I'm sorry, we're turning this a bit into basketball, but he's willing to pay half of his salary, making for he's willing to spend $2 million just to travel.
Yep.
From Manhattan to Philly.
Like that's ridiculous right there. Plus all the extra taxes he's gonna have to deal with because of fucking moron Mamdani. Okay, you know what? I'm not getting into politics now. Anyway,
that was last night.
The Knicks parade continued. Fatal Influence are officially your tag team champions. No, we did not see the end of Bayley's WWE run because she was at a live event. So I think that they're going to work her back in. Nick Aldis's first match since leaving the NWA has been made official against Gunther at SummerSlam.
I wish they would actually hype that up.
Why is the Motor City Machine Guns under Saturday night's main event?
Screw me. I thought it was a level higher.
You had one job done, Hayes.
I know. I mixed it up.
Now, AEW Redemption Review, it is official. Kenny versus Will 4 will be happening. CC versus the Bucks and Mercedes versus Willow 4 is confirmed for Wembley. Now, here's something I genuinely think would actually be kind of funny. Do you guys think Willow's going to get the win?
No.
I don't think so.
You guys don't think so?
It'll be I'll be shocked. But
okay.
I don't know.
Let me say the only reason I think she gets the win, there were reports that came out, and I talked to you guys about these, that this was always the match, but the roles before Willow got hurt were reversed. So Mercedes was supposed to get the redemption match. Willow was supposed to win the Owen.
Right.
So I do think and still because of that.
I was going to say, I think it's going to be and still because Willow, she only has gotten one win on Mercedes.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to do this to tie it up, and then they're going to have a fifth one, just because that's how Tony likes to do it.
My thing is, and I agree with Mercedes in her promo, from Wednesday. Yeah, her career since she left WWE has been defined by Willow Nightingale. And yet, for Willow, Mercedes is like that one net that she can't get rid of. So
Right.
something has to give, and there, to me, has to be a stipulation on that match at Wembley.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is, some sort of stipulation to add to it, because there have been broken legs and other things that have made this personal just with Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Monet. This, to me, reminds me of Sasha Charlotte from 10 years ago, with
Right.
how close these two are. I can't pick a winner.
Yeah.
Will versus Kenny, that's obvious which way that's going. And then same with the tag titles. Women's, for sure, we know where those are going. Men's, I don't know. Because there are still a couple matches now that Cope and Christian can do, but also there are a few matches that I wouldn't mind seeing the Bucks go and do. One of them just signed, like you said, with the Guns. So yeah,
Or ay. Now, Maya World is also your new TBS champion. Congratulations to her. This is her first singles title win since joining AEW. AEW also announced Rebel Heart, which will be taking place on September 9th, and it will be a tribute and benefit show for Tania Rebel Brooks.
and ALS.
Yes, and ALS. Andrade officially captured his first singles title in AEW, now being the new AEW national champion. And
How you know?
what do you mean? What do you mean,
How
how
you
I
know?
know? How do I know? Because I know everything. That's why.
No, you don't.
Fuck you. Now, the Continental Cup will be at. Wait, what? So are they doing this instead of the Continental Classic?
Yes.
Tony, for the love of God, stop getting your snow candy from cocaine over at JCW and stop doing the snow candy. Stop doing so much snow candy!
Yeah, so Mox's title is on the line, and they already confirmed like half the field for a single elimination tournament,
This is
culminating
bullshit.
at Wembley.
This is bullshit. Bullshit. All right, Don Hayes, you talk about 2K26.
Okay, so the Hardy's pack is officially live, which
with Jelly Roll.
yes, I just had to make sure get my notes out and make sure I had all the points. But yeah, Jelly Roll, Lady Shawnee, which I apologize to everybody in AAA, and I know you can't like show or like out of respect for Lucha Libre shouldn't have to be mindful of how you showcase the luchadors. But really, did y'all just take? Why did y'all take Jada Parker's model and then put it on Lady Shawnee's gear? That's lazier than what y'all did with El Grande when we had the Travis Scott debacle last year. At least El Grande was Chad Gable, so yeah, it makes sense for Chad Gable to be under the mask. This is just y'all being lazy. And then also with the same pack, you got John Cena, heel Cena from the Brussels show when he was messing with that little kid, American Alpha Chad Gable, the babyface Shinsuke, all those are also in the pack, in this pack. And then Matt T's, obviously his 2000s era version wasn't in this pack, so it will be later in my faction content, but he also teased more Hardy's based my faction persona content on the way. And then, of course, with Halliburton being a free update with Strauss, Jalen Brunson, of course, was going to be a free update, which he was with this.
Right.
Any other thoughts, Trico?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. Just at least now we got the pack that everybody wanted, but we still have the Danhausen and then the Royce Keys pack coming up, and those are the last two for the year.
Can't we just get to GTA 6 already?
Oh, you know that's why they are rushing. Like, I know Cat Daddy has already like structured their next two seasons out for that with Supercard. I think 2K is going to try and do that because that's Take-Two Interactive is going to put the pressure on them to do that. So 2 more waves of content, and that's it for WWE. But yeah. Speaking of content, yeah, it's time. Let's talk about it. Starting out with night 1, boys.
Yep. SummerSlam is this weekend. Saturday night, we start off with, let's look over this card right quick.
And do you have the screenshot, screen grabs I sent you?
I don't have them. I forgot to download them. Sorry. But
okay. I will have to reference those as you're going through.
Yes. So for night 1, for the Women's World Championship, we have Liv Morgan defending against Io Sky. And just so everyone knows, Liv Morgan has had this title for a little over 100 days. This match will be her first title defense.
And only her 5th match in general since she's won the damn thing on TV.
That's a bullshit.
Just give it an EO. Just give it an EO.
Then, in a Hell in a Cell
My
match,
issue, and I will say this is where the Raquel title change is going to confuse me because I don't know if EO wins now because everything's coming up Raquel. So unless Liv goes through hell or gets screwed, it's like, why is Raquel's not down on her luck and Liv has nothing she wants?
But remember,
unless it comes to Roxanne.
Liv is the one that's cursed, not Raquel and Roxanne.
Nah, Danhausen reconfirmed he cursed the entire Judgment Day. And that's the idiotic thing, and we'll get to it on Sunday. Because why the women's title matches have hardly any build, and yet a throwing match for tomorrow, for Sunday, had 5 segments on Raw.
Well, Danhausen, I already know, is going to be making all the human monies this weekend. WWE gave him an ice cream truck.
Yeah. Go on. So the match that should be main eventing tomorrow night.
Yes. Tomorrow night we will also see Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match. I'm kind of just still irritated how we got here. Like, I just don't like the fact that they had him win King of the Ring and then just be like, oh, I'm not taking my title shot because I want to jerk off Brock Lesnar one more time.
This entire feud has pissed me off beyond wits end. Mm-hmm. Because the opening match of the trilogy got set up off of Brock jumping him after accepting an open challenge.
Yes.
The second match, after Brock retired, he just showed up and said, oh, I want my rematch. And now this one, because Oba decided, hey, I'm going to throw away the title's always going to be there. I'm going to throw away my guaranteed world title opportunity just to kick your ass.
Yeah, that just, it doesn't make sense.
No, think about it. Oba got his personal Money in the Bank contract.
No, that even makes it worse for the King of the Ring. Like, yes, technically tomorrow night are what the King and Queen of the Ring winner received. Oba Hell in a Cell and Io a trip right back to the Judgment Day Vortex. All because what we're going to get into on Sunday, which I think is stupid.
And I wanted to main event the show, but I don't think so. It's because what I'm predicting for the Punk and Cody match.
Oh, God. Let's go to that now.
So you have CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. I wanted Punk to win, and I'm predicting that Randy returns. And screw Cody.
That was not what I was thinking you were going to say.
You think Randy's going to return and screw over Cody?
Or either that, we get a heel turn for Cody. Either that.
Oh. I mean, yeah, the main event scene on SmackDown and the Women's Championship. Main event scene on SmackDown needs more heels, and the women's scene in general needs more baby faces.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then in a 6-man tag team match, we're going to see LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys take on the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso.
Bathroom break.
Yeah, that'll be the official bathroom break match. Then...
Well, it's a pretty predictable Samoan spike to LA Knight and Royce Keys.
Yeah, this one's pretty predictable as to what's going to happen. Now, the match that I personally think should be the main event of the night. Gunther versus Nick Aldis.
That should, if it wasn't for the other two matches that we just talked about, should be the opener.
You have two men who retired AJ Styles, one in TNA and one in WWE.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though. Gunther did it on his own. Nick had a lot of help. I'm sorry, but even though Nick has that distinction, that match was some BS that he won. And I remember that, too.
Yeah.
Because that was right around the Dixieland days.
Yeah. And then in a 6-woman tag team match, we will see the Bella Twins and Paige take on Fatal Influence.
Another bathroom break.
Yeah. And then
I guarantee you this sets up either a turn from either the Bellas or Paige, or this sets up the Bellas to take those titles.
Yeah. Now, on night 2, we will be seeing Trick Williams take on Baron Corbin, where Trick Williams will be defending the United States Championship.
You spoke wrong. He will be losing, unfortunately.
I said defending, you retard. Is he not going to be defending it? What's he gonna do? Is he not defending the belt? Is he taking the belt and shoving it up his ass? Like, what's he doing?
I said he will be losing the U.S. Championship.
Yes, and I said defending. There was nothing wrong with what I said.
I know. And I said he will be losing the U.S. title to Baron Corbin.
We'll see about that. Hopefully, I honestly hope it happens because I want the furry belt to die.
Yeah. Then again, that's probably why it won't, because WWE wants those $800.
Yeah. Now, also in a number 1 contenders match for the undisputed WWE Championship, we will see Sami Zayn take on Finn Balor.
Finn Balor needs his redemption.
He does. Finn Balor needs this win.
I agree with y'all, but I think the story is going to be Sami.
I don't think so. I think maybe they give Sami the loss, and then this has him go like on his full-blown like character arc.
But also, with the Tongans not anywhere on the card, do you think they get involved?
I'm not sure. Wait, what? What? Hey! Neither one of them are washed, you son of a bitch. Both need to enjoy. Tommy, shut the fuck up. Now I know this is you. Now I know that. No, they are not. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Tommy. Shut the fuck up. That's all I'm going to say to you, Tommy, is shut the fuck up. Now.
Yeah.
Also that night on what I think is Don Hayes' favorite match of the whole pay-per-view, Human Money's on a pole match where the winner will keep the U.S. $100,000 that Danhausen stole from the Judgment Day. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio.
Danhausen will keep the money.
Yeah, no, I think Danhausen's keeping the money here.
If this Peros Tamal and the Grandes are already on Dom's head, plus Danhausen BS.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that this is no DQ, unless Omos shows up, I smell a rat.
Yeah. Now, in a 5-way ladder match for the interim WWE Women's Championship, because Rhea Ripley is currently out with injury, it will be Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green versus Charlotte Flair versus either Julia or Lash Legend.
It's probably going to be Lash.
It'll probably end up being Lash, yeah.
Well, I think it's going to end up Julia because of what Trigo said. And I definitely could see that because you have two people that I don't think WWE would match up well with Rhea.
Right.
And two, I think they want to save for like Mania, which would be another shot with Jade or part 3 with Charlotte.
Right.
So I could see what you told us earlier this week, Trico, happening. So you want to elaborate on that? Because I do see Julia getting taken out by beating Lash and then getting taken out by the Irresistible Forces, unfortunately.
And that go back to my original theory that we might see AJ Lee return. If that's the case.
Right. I think that's also what I was hearing is that AJ Lee is going to be returning. Now, also in a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, we will see Penta defend against Chad Gable. Do you think Penta retains, or are we going to be seeing Ann New?
And New Gable finally gets the IC title.
Yeah, I think so. Also, I think we're going to see him go back to his heelish tactics.
Yeah, that's where I was like going to say as well. I do see, because I don't know how long this Chad redemption arc lasts.
Neither do I.
No, Chad gotta win. Chad gotta win this.
He does. And then in what will most likely be the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, Roman Reigns will be defending against Seth Rollins.
You said it right this time.
Roman has to win. Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah. No, I don't see it going any other way other than Roman Reigns winning. Now, for everyone wondering, yes, we will be live streaming both days of SummerSlam. So if you all want to hop in, react with us the whole 9, we'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, X, everywhere. Now, for our open discussion topic this week, Donnaise, this kind of sounds more like it's personal with you, so I'll let you talk on it.
Kind of is, but also, when I just think of these, like, why? Because this was coming off of the Neon situation. And what I mean by the Neon situation is the kick generation is not good for the wrestling community. Because you've had these live streamers think they can go just about anywhere in a wrestling arena and stream just about anything. We all know what happened with Raja Jackson, which, when he did it, his stream was just evidence of his intent, and he's serving jail time for that.
Right.
Neon, while he's at Fanatic Fest, another popular kick streamer for some odd reason, went through backstage at Fanatics and was hanging out with a few wrestlers, ran by, and thinking as he had his face painted at the time, ran by a maskless Penta.
Yep.
and didn't delete the VOD.
Nope. Left it up like a moron.
Oh yeah, it got so much heat to where Dom flipped him off.
Yeah. And he deserves it. Because
Dom flipped him off. He got kicked out from the second day of Fanatic Fest with WWE. And then when they did like the celebrity spot just to put him over, he got booed out the building.
Good. Because he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
So
I have nothing good to say about that guy. He's an entitled kid. And that's all he's ever been, is an entitled fucking kid.
I didn't even know who he was until this stunt.
Right. Like, am I wrong to say that he's an entitled child?
Yeah.
So
And to go to Saturday an event in the Garden as they tried to showcase the Knicks and put them over. Like, I don't know why they're cheering for like Jalen and Carl Anthony Towns. I'm like, you're in the freaking Garden and you ask that dumbass.
Right.
Of course. And that was their first public appearance in the Garden since becoming world champions. That's why WWE jumped on it as fast as they did.
Right. I don't get him. I don't get Neon. He's a fucking retard.
Yeah, and that's like the entitlement of what not all content creators, but a lot of the live, essentially these just, oh hey, I'm gonna stream my entire life. Live streamers.
Right. Yeah, no, those people need to find actual hobbies.
Exactly. I don't need to see you take a dump.
Yeah, no, we don't.
And that's where a lot of these issues within the wrestling communities come from. Like these individuals, especially on Kick, that think it's okay to stream everything they do.
Mm-hmm.
And yet there's a platform for that.
Right.
Which is stupid.
Yeah, I don't get it. Now,
Thoughts, Strico, before we go to the Indieverse?
Yeah, I think we move on.
Now, we did have a few things happen in the Indieverse this past week. Joshua Bishop and J-Rod will be among those at the Minneapolis WWE tryouts this coming weekend. Good luck to them. We know, believe they're on day 3 now, so best of luck. Hope everything goes well. Now, also, how many days does Baron Corbin actually have left with MLW? No one actually knows. What I can confirm, just because I've been keeping up with like the spoilers and shit, they will be getting taken off of them soon. I do know that.
Thank God.
Breakers will be losing those titles soon.
Thank God, because this whole arc, with especially if he takes the U.S. title, is going to get confusing on air.
Oh yeah. %, it's going to get very confusing. Now, Kylie Alexa, aka Kylie Page, has become the first ever Women's Wrestling Open champion. Congratulations to her. And Fear has become the new ACW Cruiserweight champion. Congratulations to him. Now, all of you, we will be having another episode tonight at 6 p.m. with Snake Williams Jr. Make sure you tune in live, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be right back here once again. Trico will not be on because he's busy with work. I'm not too sure about Donnaise. I believe he'll be back on as well. And Hervé will be on as well. Now, is there anything you all would like to plug before we hop off here?
Considering Beavis and Butthead are about the main event, tomorrow instead of the rightful main event, I think it's all good. And yes, look at what I just sent y'all.
I saw what you said.
Yeah. Twitter stays undefeated.
Yeah.
But anything else, Trico?
Nope. Getting ready for Spider-Man.
All right.
Trico's just excited for Spider-Man.
Hey, Marvel has taken over everybody.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. Well, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our website, respectthecombat.com. Keep up with all the latest news and the latest episodes. Find us on social media, YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Go follow Respect the Combat. Watch all of our latest episodes. Also, make sure you follow Irish Whips and Arm Drags. They go live every Saturday around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow them on social media. They're doing some really good things over there. And I've been dubbed the idiot that gets to trigger all of the guests. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, you did that when I was on with Vito.
Yeah, whatever. Now, also make sure you go check out nationalwrestlingalliance.com. Check out all the latest new episodes that we have coming out of Power every Saturday on Comet TV. Also available on demand on Tubi, both for free. Tell me another promotion that's that cheap. Nobody. That's who. It's because we care about our fans. You bastards. Now, also make sure you check out JCW Lunacy every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And also, Exodus Pro Wrestling presents Declaration of Independence, August 14th, Cleveland, Ohio, Collision Bend Brewery. Make sure you buy your tickets at xoprowrestling.com. Buy them now. Go buy them. You're going to want to buy them. We got J-Rod coming. We got Josh Bishop coming. We got Bear Bronson coming. We got fucking Midwest heavy. We got the Midwest champion, Richard Holiday. It's goddamn stacked on stacked on stacked on stacked. It's going to be a fucking banger. And that's it. Well, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make sure you tune in later on tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our exclusive sit-down interview with Snake Williams Jr. And until then, see y'all later tonight.
Later, y'all.